Done podcast. We had the 2-minute drill. We got our brothers back, Mike and Big Jeff. But we're going to welcome, first of all, Big Charles Kane, our referee. Welcome. Oh, yeah, he's starting up already, folks. We got Chris Jackson coming out of the prayer closet. No more prayers because the Commanders are gone. We got Dr. Rosie Rogers. I mean, dollar bill, y'all. She's just all about the money. We got Mike. He's all grayed out for some reason tonight, everybody. But welcome back, Ray. And we got Jeff has just chosen a whole nother team. I don't know if it's boycotting the Command. I don't know what's going on. Iron Herd, but I don't know. And then we got our NFL referee there, but retired Mr. Eugene Cunningham. We want to thank you for being on our show.
Great. Thanks for having me.
Yes.
So this is the playoffs, folks. I don't know what you're gonna do, but this is gonna be kind of rough, because last week, Rosie, what were the scores last week?
Woo. Well, let's just say Rosie didn't win last week.
I'm shocked.
I'm still holding the bottom.
Oh, Rosie didn't win last week.
What?
No, it was not my week. I mean, although I did pick 9 correct, along with Charles and Jeff also picking 9 correct. So I went on the bottom by myself. I wasn't on the bottom by myself. And then
9 is at the bottom?
9 was at the, that's what I said.
I mean, right now, Jeff seems to be dwelling at the bottom for some reason. I don't know what's going on, Jeff.
Tell them who was at the top.
Bringing up right in the middle was another tie for second, and that was between Chris and, lo and behold, I almost hate to say it, but that was Chris and Mike. So the winner for this week was Todd.
Hey! Back on top. That woke Jeff up on that one. He's like, what?
I know.
Todd,
whose paper did he look on, though? Whose paper did he Todd look on?
He looks at everybody's sheet after they put it out
Yeah,
there.
he reads those messages.
I think you pick and choose. How'd you do? We'll put him over.
Well, what put him over is he picked a couple.
The Lions.
Nobody else picked.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get to Todd. Todd, the Giants.
Yeah, I started picking the
Giants.
Giants, but you know what, though?
Cowboys.
I just didn't believe that the Cowboys would lose to the Giants. But go ahead.
I didn't either.
I believe.
Me neither.
Yeah. And then, of course, he picked the Lions, as he always does. The Lions won, but Mike picked the Lions as well. So that's kind of what put Todd over this week. And he picked the Seahawks.
Yeah. I'd have picked the Seahawks. Seahawks played who this week?
Didn't. What happened? You didn't.
49ers.
49. Oh, nah.
You didn't. Nobody saw that one coming.
I picked who I picked. Yeah. I was
49ers.
Yes, right. Okay.
If I had to do it all over again, I would pick the 49ers again.
Yeah.
Well, I guess sometimes we get stuck, folks. So with that in mind, we're gonna have our picks for this week. And guys, this is big money now, boy. Double or nothing, right? This is the playoffs, right? So we know that
everything goes out the window.
Oh my!
Oh, we starting over.
Starting over like overtime, huh?
Yeah, when you get in the playoffs, it's win. You can't bring your record into the playoff; it don't count.
Okay, so
sounds good to me.
Wow.
Well, Jeff said he's gonna be. He's gonna change up.
Well, can y'all see this?
Let's say
it disappeared.
Rosie. It says Rosie.
That's right. That's Rosie's. Right. Whose is that one?
Chris.
Okay, Chris. See, I ain't playing. And who is that?
Me.
That's Todd. Okay. And then it must be CK.
Big Daddy Kane.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. And so I just got to get one. Got to get one for Gene.
All right.
But anyway, now
Charles started playing until like when y'all went out, so he ain't been picking but 5 weeks.
Who?
Charles.
Yeah. Well, I figured since Charles hooked us up with the easy media, it would only be right.
Yeah.
Yes. And thank you, Charles, for that.
Yeah.
So
you ain't using yours, Todd. Don't thank me until you start using it.
You got a good point there, but I gotta find my fire stick.
And Jeff got his.
You got it, Todd. You're doing a movie.
Try it again,
Go
Jeff?
spend $17, Todd. You're doing a movie.
You try to use it again?
You're right on that one.
Wow.
Nah, not yet.
So with that in
Thank
mind,
you.
folks, we know, and Rosie's got her glasses on because she's serious, folks.
I gotta write down y'all names. I gotta write it correct.
She's serious, everybody. When she gets those on, so this is gonna be serious.
So I'm gonna add to yours, Rosie, since
Thank you.
No, really. If you since you won this regular season, right? Is that what we're saying?
Yeah.
She had the most wins.
Yeah, she had the most wins.
So
we're not doing a recount.
Are we
It's cool.
Are we calculating that by saying Rosie had 10, then next week you had 12, so that's 22?
That's the way you should add it, though.
Yeah.
Just add all your wins together.
Yeah.
I tallied the wins. Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
How did you tally up the wins when I got wins over here?
I tallied up the ones that I have, dear heart.
Oh. That might be a different.
I see a flag coming. I see a flag coming.
We have controversy already, folks. Like, whose books are we looking at here?
We can compare, because that's what I was going to say anyway. Is I need your records. I need your receipts. I need you to give me your.
Well, I got them. I'm telling you right now, I got them.
We can't make the show.
This is tax season.
That's all right. But anyway,
it is tax season.
But y'all see them numbers? I ain't gonna hold y'all. See them numbers? See them numbers up there?
Yes,
so I got numbers on each one of them like that.
Post.
Take a picture of that and send it to me so I can tally it all up.
Validation. Okay.
Oh, validation here.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, because Chris might be the one getting extra money. Who knows?
Because Chris was winning in the beginning.
Yeah, she
until she went to the prayer closet. Then
in the middle part, she disappeared.
Right.
So with that in mind, folks, we know the Broncos and the Seahawks are going to have a bye.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to start with the AFC first.
Okay.
Steelers at the Texans. So, Big Jeff, we're going to start with you, man. Who are you picking? That's a tough one.
It is. All these games are tough.
Of course.
Well, but the Steelers.
I'm gonna stick with old man Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, he's going with the Steelers there. All right, there. Chris, who you going with?
I have been talking about this all day, and it sounds like the Texans have the on fire defense, and they got the young legs. So I don't know. Aaron may be trying to get his act together after the last game. So I'm going with the Texans.
Where they playing?
Where are they playing? I think
they're probably playing in Texas.
I think they're playing in Houston.
Okay.
Are they?
No, hold up.
No,
they're playing at the Steelers. They're playing
right because they won their division.
Yeah, they won.
That's so stupid too. Because how many games they win? Like 9? They ain't won 9 games.
9.
I know.
Yeah, but they won the division.
They won the division.
No, but I'm saying. But I'm just saying. You know,
they shouldn't. They should be not even hosting.
It should be whoever won the most games they get to be at home. Anyway,
go with the Texans.
Yeah.
Okay, she's going with the Texans. Mike, who you going with?
Texans.
Okay, Dr. Rogers, who you going with?
Texas, baby.
Okay, Big Daddy Kane Charles, what you going with?
Well, Jeff said the old man. He ran away from Miles Garrett, but he ain't gonna be able to run away from them Houston, them two young horses there. I'm going with Texans.
As much as I like Houston, they're playing in the cold, and Aaron Rodgers does his best game in the cold. He throws a real good ball. So I'm gonna go with Big Jeff.
You're giving too much information to him now. Just don't do it. I don't want nobody to change their mind.
Okay, sorry about that, Jeff. I'm gonna go with the Steelers.
What did he say? What did he say to make you say that, Jeff?
It's too cold.
No, because he said that they playing in the cold. They used to playing in the warm weather.
Exactly. Warm weather teams in cold weather situations.
And that makes a difference.
Play well. So
they all grown men. I'm gonna tell you right now. Watch and see what happens. We talking about money. We ain't worried about. Anybody worried about?
They're sticking to their picks, man. So don't worry about it.
They playing air conditioner right now, freezing.
So
practicing, working out.
So now we got the Jacksonville Jaguars against the Dollar Bills, and I am going with the Jacksonville Jaguars because I really feel that they're going to win that game. I'm rooting for BJ. BJ, his mom's been on the program, so I'm rooting for her. Charles, who you going with?
I'm going with. I'm going with the Bills.
Ooh, he's going with the Bills, folks.
Where are they playing?
Where
are they playing?
They are playing at the Jacksonville Jaguars home.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm going with the Cats.
She's going catty on us. Mike, who you going with?
Jacks.
Oh, going with Jags. Dr. Rogers, who you going with?
I'm going with the Jaguars. I mean, that had me and I'll be like, run, boy, run.
Okay. Big Jeff, who you picking?
Jacksonville.
Oh, okay. So almost a
okay. I'm all alone on that one. Remember that next week.
All but one. Okay, now the big game of the whole week is going to be the Patriots against the Chargers. And for those who want to know where they're playing at here, they're playing in New England. So
I'm going New England.
Oh, there we go, Big Jeff. He's starting hot. Mike, who you going with?
Any.
Oh,
he's going New England. And that don't stand for New Edition.
But they are in Boston.
That's where they from, though.
Yeah, I know.
Rosie, who you going with? She's patriotic. She's serving her country again, folks. Chris Jackson, who you going with?
Yeah, I'm doing red, white, and blue.
Oh, Charles. You gonna go opposite?
I'm following suit. Suit.
And I love Jim Harbaugh so much. His brother got fired, unfortunately. We'll talk about that later. Got to go with the Patriots. Okay. Mike Vrabel and Nicole. God. I know. I'm a Jim Harbaugh fan for obvious reasons.
So to be straight, everybody said New England except Todd.
No, I said New England.
No, he said New England. That's
okay.
Okay.
You said the Pats. Okay.
He waited for everybody though.
Yeah, I did wait for everybody on that. I had to weigh it out, right?
He ain't gonna stick himself out there first.
Right.
No, not for that one. All right, so the next one here, we got the Panthers and the Rams. And they're playing in Carolina. And that's a schizo team. So Big Jeff's got his head shaking. I don't know. He's still trying to figure out what to pick on this one because you don't know what you're gonna get. A box of chocolates on this one. Chris, who you going with?
I might just go with the Rams on this one.
Oh, she's not going caddy. Jeff, who you going with, man? You're not going to call
with the Panthers.
Oh, the upset. Okay, Dr. Rogers, who you going with?
Oh, I'm LA, baby.
She's going LA. She's gone LA, folks. Mike, who you going with?
The Rams.
Ooh, Big Charles, who you going with?
I'm rooting for my young quarterback, Bryce.
Ooh,
I'm going with Carolina.
I'm going with Carolina because every time a West Coast team travels to the East Coast, that fatigue gets them. So anyway, that's my pick. All right, next up, the Eagles and the 49ers. Wow, and they're playing at the Eagles. Wow, everybody's got that look. So I'm going to start with Charles first on this one. Who you going with?
I'm gonna stay with the Eagles. People keep doubting them, but when it comes time to money, Eagles shows up.
You know, Eagles, that's a forever dysfunctional team.
You say that every game, Todd.
But they're still dysfunctional.
But they're winning dysfunctional.
They're dysfunctional. They're the better team on paper every week, but they're still dysfunctional. That's why they lose. I'm gonna pick the Eagles too, for that reason, because it's gonna be cold.
Because they're dysfunctional.
Because the dysfunctionality won't stop them in this game because I just don't think that I think their defense is that good. They know how to play against the 49ers. Chris, who you going with?
Yeah, I think the Eagles can't lose again at home. Their fans will crucify them.
No, they can lose. They will just get booed really bad. Big Jeff, who you going with?
I'm going with the 49ers.
Going with the upset. All right. You going with Brock Purdy and the boys. Rogers, Dr.
Pretty.
I want him to dance. I want him to do his little dance again.
Dr. Rogers, you're so educated. Who you going with?
I have no faith in the Eagles. I am putting all of my money on the 49ers, so I'm going with Big Jeff and the Niners.
Ooh, Mike, who you going with?
They shaking the tray again, trying to find gold. Okay.
Well, I have to say it like I got to say it. White boy will not be imitating our dances this weekend. Trust me.
Oh, man.
That be no dance. He won't be dug in and all that stuff. You understand me? They're going to be chasing him around to trust and believe.
Wow, he's going Eagles.
Won't be no dug in.
And now for the game of all games, the oldest rivalry in the NFL, the Packers playing at the Bears at home. Wow. Big Jeff.
Packers playing at the Bears home.
I'm going with the Bears.
Oh, go with the Bears. Mike, who you going with?
Man, oh man.
Your favorite quarterback.
Is Love still out?
I think he is.
He's still out?
Yeah, I think it's
I'm gonna go. Oh man.
I'm gonna
say Chicago.
All right. He couldn't even get it out. He's going with Chicago with his favorite quarterback. Charles, who you going with?
I'm be the oddball. I like that backup quarterback.
Bad boy, but I'm tell you something.
Yeah, I'm going with the Packers. Ben Johnson gonna get his bubble burst.
Ooh, okay. Chris, who you going with?
I think I'm gonna have to go back with the Bears this time.
Oh, she's going back with the Bears, going some little DC flavor up in there. All right, Dr. Rogers, the expert out of the bunch. Who you going with?
I think they've had a Cinderella season and the slipper ain't came off the foot yet, so I am going with the Bears. They dance.
I'm going with the upset with the Packers because I saw something that Detroit did, and they're going to replicate that in a way. And I think that they're going to be able to pull off the upset, even though you're playing with Malik, whatever.
What's your secret, Todd? What did you saw and nobody else did?
What I saw was, because remember, Detroit's pass rush has been a little suspect, and the Packers pass rush, they're good, and I just have a funny feeling that they're going to just come in there and their secondary is okay. You know what I'm saying? And their offense is good enough there and mobile enough with Malik in there to give them fits. That's what I'm going. That's what I'm banking on. That little bit there.
That Mike Parsons not back, right?
I know Michael Parsons not back, but I think the defense. I just think that this.
No, I just want to make sure you.
Yeah. I think Mike Washington's favorite quarterback just may not show up. So.
Mike Washington's favorite quarterback. That's funny as I don't know what.
And he due for a letdown. I kind of agree. He's due for a letdown. And I think the Packers quarterback is going to surprise Chicago defense.
I like to see that. But I'm telling you right now, they're gonna have them ready. They're gonna have them ready.
Do bears eat cheese?
We're gonna find out.
They do rumble in your garbage can.
Eat anything you leave. I tell you what, leave it. Let it be out there. They'll eat hot peppers if you leave them out there long enough. I'm telling you right now, they get hungry enough. They'll eat anything.
That's right.
So who you picking, Jeff? The Bears?
I already said the Bears.
You already said the Bears. Okay, so with that in mind, folks, before we get to the questions for the week here and talk to our referee, because I know everybody wants to light up the referee on some serious questions you had on some of these games. And thank you, Mr. Cunningham, for coming. But what about these firings? What did you see coming?
Wait a minute, hold on. It's only 6 games?
Yeah.
There's
only one bye.
Okay. All right. Okay. Cool. That makes sense. All right.
So, with that in mind, what shocked you with all the firings that went on with the 6 firings there?
Okay. Todd, do you mind before everybody answer about the firing of the coaches? I think we had somebody responded in the text regarding the 7 questions. We know you answered all of them, so we're not going to count yours.
Oh, we're not going to count mine? Okay, no problem. So
because I didn't know what question you was answering. You answered all 7
all that you put out there.
You did. He did it for you. He answered all 7.
That's right.
He didn't answer all 7 correctly.
Oh, that's a whole nother subject. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead, Charles.
And question 1 was, who did the best coaching job? So we know whoever did the best coaching job shouldn't have got fired. And Todd had Texan. Who did answer question 1? I guess it was you, Todd.
Yeah. Oh. I think D'Amico, because he was on the hot seat. I mean, I think Ben Johnson did a phenomenal job, but I think his schedule kind of helped them. You got to understand, D'Amico, he had a tough schedule with a beat up team. And then they fired their GM and all that pressure. And he turned all of that around because the offense is not explosive. People kind of figure it out, their quarterback right now. And that's a masterful job of making your defense that dominant and your offense short just enough where it's like nobody wants to play you because you don't know when they're going to take off. That's why I said D'Amico, because that dude coached his butt off, literally.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With the tough schedule. Because no one expected him to win any of those games, you know, especially with the beat up situation they had. Remember, they played with the backup quarterback for a couple of those games to have to win, but that's just my 2 cents.
But you got to also remember the defense just played up to their level. That defense has always been good in Houston.
But they were hurt.
Yeah.
They were hurt a lot, and he was able to still keep them going. But then, you know, by the end of the, he got those guys playing, and nobody wants to play him now. But you know,
yeah, I kind of agree with Houston as
I'll accept
as
that.
coach.
I'll accept D'Amico.
Yeah, I accept that. Go ahead, Mr. Hunt. Run your show.
But I thought you would go through the rest of the questions there.
Oh, you want to go through that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I know you was doing the audible. Second question was, who was the most improved team? I don't think no one took that question.
That. I took number 2.
Okay.
And
who was it, Mike?
Wait a minute. Let me get my so I'm gonna spit up. The Bears.
You said so you don't spit up.
Yeah. Because you know they had almost a complete 360 turnaround. They was like 5-11 last year or 5-12, and they right now they're like what are they 11-4,
and they won the division.
5,
they won.
I think they 11-5.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean. You know they more than that. Because 17, I'm not trying to be funny. It's 17 games, right? So whatever they are they 12? Are they 12? Are they 12 and 5?
It might be 12 and 5. I think they finished with the record we had or something like that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, last year.
Right. Now they lost. They lost on Sunday.
They lost the last game.
Yeah. So they
11-6.
Is that right? 11-6.
11-6. I'm looking at it.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Mm-hmm. But still, you know, I mean, it's better than 5-12. That's for sure.
Truly.
So I give it. I mean, you know, because if you look at it, the Broncos had a pretty decent season last year. They won 10 games last year. Broncos look good. I was going to give it to the Broncos, but I had to give it to the Bears.
But Vance has got that defense playing like outstanding for the last couple of years, and he didn't have a whole lot of, in my opinion, a whole lot of injuries that were detrimental to slow them down. So it's like, you know. And they got a good rotation there, but that's just my 2. Go ahead, Charles.
So, fingernail polish.
Number 3, which team was the most disappointed team?
That had to be my question.
Yes, that was, because you were the first one answered.
Yes, and it was a very clear answer, as I am representing it right now.
That's right.
Because everybody thought we were going to be like on point.
Everybody.
And it was a big disappointment.
Babies thought we was going to win 12 games. Okay.
Merchandise was disappointing because people stopped buying.
Yeah. Dan Quinn was being Dan Quinn of the Falcons in the big city of DC.
Ain't nothing wrong with Dan Quinn.
Nah.
We were just broke down.
Listen,
system. You need players in your system.
He should have took over his defense
a long time ago.
By the 5th game.
Yep.
By the 5th game, but we had a lot of
injuries. The defense and the offense.
Yeah. We had a lot of injuries, though. I mean,
the offense is good. You can tell the offense is good anytime you get your 3rd string quarterback.
Right. Yeah, the defense.
And he's playing. You know.
That's right.
Speaking of the defense, the new defensive coach that they're on the hunt for is Raheem Morris maybe coming back.
Might come back.
Okay.
Maybe coming back to Washington.
I'd love to see him come back.
Yeah, me too.
Don't call the comeback. So what's the next what's the next question? What's the next question there, Charles? Thank you, Jeff, for
the next question is probably
number 4.
And I think we answered that. The most underrated coach.
Ooh.
Yeah, I answered that question. I said the Lions coach, Ben Johnson, only because he had to get new defense coordinator, right, and an offense coordinator, and Todd didn't know what his team was going to do in the beginning of the season. and he was really talking really down on his team, and they really showed out. They
was I right,
turned
Jeff?
around and did pretty good.
Was I right, Jeff? I was concerned about that with our coordinators going.
How many wins does the Lions have this year so far?
Like 8-8.
Not enough.
9-8.
9-8. I mean, we had a winning season, but we didn't make the playoffs. I mean, we were the number one seed last year, and
that doesn't count. They have a winning season. And sit on the couch.
And so you still think their coach was the most
fan.
You said what was the most improved coach?
No,
underrated.
Most underrated coach. Oh, okay.
I agree with the Bears didn't hit it twice. Okay, the next one is who will be the surprise player of the year this year?
Yeah, I answered that one too. It was Daniel Jones until he got hurt. When he came from the Giants, where they wasn't doing anything, and went to the Colts and turned that organization around. I mean, he was looking like he was going for the MVP.
But he always gets hurt, though. That's the
until he tore his Achilles.
Yeah,
right.
Especially with that. When you play on that.
See, none of those are surprises.
I thought the most surprise was Phil Rivers coming back off of coaching.
Okay.
Yeah, well, that was towards the end. So
yeah,
I mean I guess that was a surprise.
It was.
And Aaron Rodgers is a damn surprise too.
Yeah, he's in the playoffs.
Yeah, I think Bryce
he's
Young was the
40-something
most
years old too,
surprise.
right?
You think Bryce Young?
Yeah.
Oh yes, Bryce Young was surprised everybody. I mean, think about it, guys. I mean, they
were saying he ain't had it. He couldn't be an NFL quarterback. He was too short.
It's almost like
how tall is Bryce Young? He's not 6 feet.
I think he is just 6 feet.
Okay. Oh wow, that's tall.
But didn't Caleb have a better season this year than he had last year? Caleb Williams
wasn't surprised. It was expected.
It was expected.
Oh.
Right.
Yeah, it was expected for him to play the way he's playing. That shouldn't have been a surprise.
Nobody expected.
So we said the most disappointing team was the Commanders.
Yeah.
And the Buccaneers, because people thought the Buccaneers.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, the Buccaneers.
Mike, you ain't clap on that one with the with Mayfield blowing it. And he got so upset so many times.
Listen, I'm trying to be good in 2026. But
so the disappointing team wasn't the Cowboys.
I was gonna say we can add the Cowboys, we can add the Ravens.
I mean, they always
feel like add the Lions there to that one because they, you don't go from number one seed to like don't even like.
Nah, but the Commanders take the cake because
I think so. Jaden,
we ain't win but 2 games.
Come on now.
And I think the most disappointing player was our kicker.
Oh man.
I got my grandson outside kicking.
Yeah, one job.
It's the Ravens kicker right now.
Yeah, it was right.
The Ravens. They couldn't play this one.
Kicker right now. I mean, you're at the end of the game.
You know, they didn't let him take a shower, and they made him wear his uniform back on the plane on the way home. That's right.
That's tight.
That's
mean.
But that's Lamar Jackson's legacy. He got you there.
Now that's his legacy. He did his job as always.
Yeah.
Somebody else disappointed.
And if you look on if you hear the soundtrack of Mike Tomlin, he said he's never their kicker never kicked the 50-yarder this year. He always missed. He said, but you still got to do your job. Look at the tape, folks. He actually says that we're going to win this game. The details. And Jeff, you know about details. You got to know tendencies. Hey, you can't throw
so was it
right?
Was it a 50-yard field goal he was trying to make?
Yeah.
What was it, 50 for the Steelers?
Yeah.
I ain't.
No, Ravens.
Nah,
Ravens.
For the Ravens. I didn't think it was that far.
The Ravens. Yeah.
I don't think. I thought it was about 47 or something.
Yeah, I don't think it was that far.
Oh.
It's close enough.
That's even worse.
It was 44, something like that. It was close.
Wow.
Yeah,
and here's a question, because I thought they could have ran one more play. They didn't have time to run one more play. Just throw it to
Nah,
the end zone?
they needed at least 7 seconds.
Yeah.
To be able to run at least one play in order to spike the ball. They were out of timeouts.
They're out of timeouts. They had no choice.
But if you throw it to the end zone, it stops the clock anyway.
Yeah, if you want to go that route.
Yeah. Okay.
And Lamar has the arm to do that. But you know, they're like saying, hey, let's kick the field goal and win.
But you can't just throw it in the end zone.
And if someone dropped the ball like they did last year, remember, Andrews had the ball, dropped it. So he's like, we're gonna kick it.
We're not gonna do that again.
And he lost his job. And speaking of, is that all we have? Because we can go to the
No, we have
well, he gonna be
I
in
thought you was good for detail, Todd.
He going to LA to be with his brother. They're gonna cheat.
The rookie
how they get away with that, Mr. Eugene? How they get away with that? Like Charles is coaching for the Commanders. The Commanders not in it, so he my brother. I'm coaching the Bears. He come up and stand on the sideline with me. Remember the Hardballs did that one time.
They can hire who they want to hire as a coach.
No, I ain't saying hire him. I'm just saying that you shouldn't be able to do that. That's all. I don't know. But anyway.
Yeah, but I don't see how that gives him an advantage because you know, his brother doesn't know his team.
I guess you
know he can't contribute anything. He's just there to support his brother.
Okay.
What? He might can give him something based on situations.
Yeah, and assuming his brother is gonna feel like his brother knows what he's talking about. I mean,
he did beat his brother in the Super Bowl.
Yeah. But you got to know your players. I mean, you just can't step up and start coaching somebody else's team. You know,
right? No. I mean, but I can give you. I can say, hey, Gene, I wouldn't do that. If I was you, I would. If I would go ahead and punt it right now. I mean, he can give suggestions like that.
Right? Yeah.
Right.
He can do that by phone. You know?
Yeah, he can text. He can text him that.
I got you. Yeah. But you got to pick the phone up though for me to tell you.
Your brother can look on which one of us in the playoffs?
Oh boy, none of our teams in the playoffs. Speaking of that, wait, Jeff, aren't you a Steelers fan though, Jeff?
And another thing, just Mike, just along those lines, his brother, he can't be on the sideline though.
Oh well, he was a couple of years ago, wasn't he?
I don't think he.
Yeah, remember he was with the 49ers. Oh wait.
No, he was up
on the sideline with his brother with the Ravens.
He can't be in the coach's box though, because that's the coach's box. That's the coach's area.
Remember, even if he was coaching college at the time.
Okay. All right. Okay. I was say I thought so.
But then
okay. Number 6, the rookie of the year.
Who had that?
We had
nobody.
Nobody answered it.
Little Bill.
Yeah.
Jackson.
Not for real.
Any more answers? Any more answers?
Let's go to the next one.
Not just saying it because it's Commander. No, look it up. They was talking about him as being a rookie of the year for real because of how well he still ran the ball. I mean, not trying to be funny. What are some other rookies that anybody could consider?
If he didn't get hurt, I would count that fullback from New York.
What I did was I put
Sanders. Not trying to be smart, but he did. And where he stopped at is where he stopped at. But Bill, I mean, given what was in front of him, and I ain't talking about what we saying, what Chris and I saying. I'm talking about what the so-called pros said. You know what I mean? This is what I read.
We got our in-house pro.
I can give you the stats. They right here.
There you go. Go to Dr. Rosie. She already did that.
Okay.
I picked.
What'd they say?
I'm gonna tell you what.
Go ahead, Todd. No, hold. Not yet. Let Todd say it before you say something, Rosie. Because all you gonna do is agree with what you say.
All right.
Yeah. But I picked Sanders, and the reason why I picked Sanders is because when I read what he actually went through and didn't even practice with the team.
Yeah, I read that too. That's enough, Todd. We don't need a defense attorney.
They didn't agree with you, Todd.
No.
Here's what they're saying for the offensive rookie of the year. Now, I cannot pronounce this young man's name right, but his last name is McMillan, wide receiver for the Carolina Panthers.
Okay.
They also have number 2 is Tyler Shoke, QB for the New Orleans Saints.
He did play his butt
and Traquan and Jackson Dart came in the 3rd spot. That's for the offense. Defensive Rookie of the Year. Carson Schwartz, what's his name? Linebacker for the Cleveland Browns.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They have him down. And they also have, hold on, I definitely can't pronounce this. Rookies include Abdul Carter. I got that one.
Mm-hmm.
For, edge rush for Giants.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So you what did they say about the Commanders?
You said 3. Did you name 3, Rosie, for the defense?
No, they only named 2 for defense.
Okay.
And little Bill didn't make it. Come on now.
No, you didn't make it. So what's the last question there, Charles?
Okay. The last question is the most overrated rookie.
The most overrated rookie.
Overrated.
Yeah, overrated.
We got a plethora. That's a big word for it. We got a plethora of that going on right now.
I would say
Dylan Gabriel
I would say I hate to say it because he a brother, but I would have to say Hunter.
Well, he got
Hunter.
I know he got hurt.
He got hurt, bro. He was the reason why they spurred on this whole turnaround.
I understand.
Well, but I think they shouldn't have tried to play him both ways in his first year.
Yeah.
As a rookie.
Mm-hmm.
I think they shouldn't, but
I'll tell you what happened. He cut that little hair off his head, and he don't know that Samson story in the Bible is real. I guarantee you that girl told him to cut his hair. I guarantee you
Jeff,
that.
did you have locks at one time, Jeff?
Yeah. When I was a baby.
My pick was Dylan Gabriel.
Gabriel.
Overrated.
Yeah,
I say Cam Ward. Because you ain't hearing nothing about him.
Absolutely, Charles. Absolutely, Charles.
At the end of the year, he was he was coming on strong at the end of the year. He won.
Yeah, but you ain't never hear nothing about him.
Who he play for?
Titans.
Tennessee Titans.
Yeah, exactly.
And they lost their head coach.
Who they play this week?
About 5 games or 6 games into.
Who they play this week, Todd?
This week.
Nobody.
Exactly.
Todd took the bar exam this week.
Who won last week? Let's just repeat. Who won last week?
Because he got defense. He's a defensive attorney for
who won last week? That's all I can say. I got receipts on last week.
And this show, we're going to take notes. On next year's show, I don't want a sympathy party for Sanders. He's got to earn whatever
I saw you post that. Now, what you mean? You don't? Well, put like this.
He had all these defenses, all these. Yes, he did have a lot of challenges, but it's when you get your opportunity, regardless of, and you heard some of the players say, when I get out there, I finally got my opportunity, and I have to take my hat off to.
Their line was trash.
But the line was trash. But I want to hear from Big Jeff on this because Jeff, you played the quarterback role.
No, but we understand what he went through.
I mean,
but next year it's already clear.
The line was trash, and I don't think the quarterback had his real best. Stefani or whatever his name, he's gone, right?
You're right. He's gone.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
There you go. Now you're going to be able to see what he can do for real because he's going to be starting next year.
Just think about Johnson. That guy traveled all them different teams.
Josh Johnson?
Yeah,
the quarterback for Washington.
Yeah, and he also 39 years old, y'all. He's been playing forever.
Right. But
he played West maybe 4 or 5 different times, different seasons.
But did you hear what he said, though?
What did he say?
He talked about that was the opportunity that he needed. He accomplished by winning that game was accomplished for him. He can retire now. He feels he can retire.
It took him 5 or 6 years to do that. It's like 20 teams or something.
Well, it might have took him that long, but nobody gave him opportunity.
We know that.
Well, let me tell you this. I hope they bring him back again.
Yeah,
real,
they got to bring him back.
Yeah, for 2
as a third string quarterback. They got
and I see him talking to JD5, and I think when they talking to them young dudes like that, man, they letting them
sitting on the bench.
Yeah. You know, kind of talk. They ain't talking. Hey man, you did. You say, hey man, see what number 2 do. Watch this. Watch how he back up. When he back up like that, all you gotta do is pump fake it because he going for. I mean, that's how they talk.
We might can get 2 draft choices if Mariota get traded because I feel
Nobody want
I
Mariota.
don't want to trade Mariota.
But
But I don't know. But anyway, a question for Jeff being a quarterback. What you think, Jeff? I mean, do you think they should look for somebody else, get somebody young, or stay with what they have?
Commanders.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they need another backup quarterback.
Yeah, they do.
Mariota, he was good, but we
So
need
you saying
another
what
guy.
about dropping that to number 3 then? Are you saying dropping that number 3? Because
if we get another back, if we get somebody to back Jay up, and you can push Mariota back to 3, and Johnson
trading for a couple of picks.
Well, listen, it had to be the dude for the Packers, or what was the night? It was 2 backups playing against each other. It was a boy for the Packers, and then the other little brother that was playing for what team, Charles? Because you didn't want to mention it. You said,
Chris,
we
had 3
battle of the backups.
Was it the Chiefs or whatever?
No, it wasn't the Chiefs.
Nah, the Chiefs backup stink.
Yeah,
but they were playing their third string. The
Yeah.
Chiefs playing the third string. The Commanders was playing a third string, and wasn't it the Vikings?
No. I'm saying remember the game where the Packers was playing. The Packers was playing who, and they was using their backup quarterback also.
Right.
The Bears used the backup too. That was one game where both of them was using.
Was it against
the Packers and the Bears? They both was using backup.
It might have been their game.
Why? What was wrong? What was wrong with the fingernails?
He didn't play that game when.
Yeah,
that's why this game is so
He didn't
interesting.
paint his fingernails this year, so he's like playing some real ball. But speaking of that, what was really messed up, unfortunately, it was Black Monday, they call it, or whatever.
Black Monday.
Yeah.
And I like what y'all say, because why gotta be Black Monday and Dark Monday? Why does all them?
Because we bring the light.
So with that, you had 6 firings this week.
Mm-hmm.
You had Jim Harbaugh of the Ravens, Jonathan Gannon of the Cardinals.
Wait a minute. The Cardinals
their coach he's fired.
That's justified. The Ravens, that's a question mark.
Pete Carroll, he's gone.
That was surprising.
The Ravens fired Jim Harbaugh
today.
John's gone.
John?
Kevin Stefanski's gone. Raheem Morris is gone.
Kevin need to be gone.
And Brian.
Kevin needs to be gone.
So
Raheem Morris, that's a question mark.
Raheem, don't worry, he be with us next year.
So which one out of all the firings surprised you?
Harbaugh.
Yeah. I'm gonna say Harbaugh and Raheem.
Yeah.
And Raheem did
because in Raheem's defense, his starting quarterback got hurt too. So he had
he still did an all right job based on
Cousins. You're right. That's right. Because Cousins won a few games in the end anyway. So
they ain't fired Cousins.
No.
Right.
Cousins
Cousins
is the most he said it himself. This is not me just trying to be funny. He said, I'm the luckiest. I don't know if he said lucky. I know he didn't say blessed. He said, I'm one of the luckiest quarterbacks in the NFL because I never expected to make the money that I made. He said, I made enough money where my kids won't have to work.
That's how much
money. And I got a commercial for the best haircut place.
Best haircut. Okay.
You seen that commercial with Cousin getting his haircut?
No.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll laugh. You'll laugh. Say, just ask Cousin.
Oh, I forgot to add everybody real quick.
Get out of here. I ain't see that.
The Tennessee Titans was fired. He was fired. He was fired October 13th. Nobody really cares, but he was fired. He was doing something.
Well, he needed to be. You don't hear nothing about Cam Ward.
So y'all talking about head coaches, right? Because
head coaches.
Because coordinators got released.
Well, coordinators.
We let what's name go too.
Cliff Sperry. But I think what the most interesting thing is, I hear rumblings up in Minnesota. It'd be interesting what happens to Brian Flores.
Who?
Brian Flores of the Minnesota Vikings. He's going
to get a head coaching job.
If he doesn't get a head NFL job with these teams here, with one of these teams, because some of these teams are just so bad. Because one thing for sure, he can coach his behind off, and his defense is going to be monstrous. His offense, he just needs an offensive coordinator to help develop the quarterback that he had because he's never really had a quarterback. I mean, you're just finding out right now the Miami Dolphins really didn't have a quarterback. He already knew that right off the bat. I need a quarterback.
You said the Minnesota Vikings. You could so that's
Brian
that's what
Flores, he's the defensive coordinator for the Minnesota
He a
Vikings.
defensive coordinator.
Oh,
And
okay.
I'm thinking that I'm saying that that's going to be the most interesting thing. And my thing is this: if a team is smart, get Eric Bieniemy in your offensive coordinator.
He ain't leaving college right now for all this
No.
nonsense.
He's the running backs coach for the Bears.
Oh, okay.
So what I'm saying is, if you put Flores as the head coach and Bieniemy as the offensive coordinator, you're going to have a monstrous team. That's just my thought. But anyway, I just want to put that out there. I see we got the NFL ref thinking about that one too. But we're going to get him out here in a second here because I know we got questions burning for him. But what are your questions for the ref? Because I know we started because I know Charles has some questions there. We saw some things happen and that we need to get straightened out. And thank you for being on our show, sir.
Hey, my pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Sorry for keeping you so late with our banter going back and forth, but I hope you enjoyed it. But what was your question, Charles? I know you had one, and I know Mike had one.
First of all, thank you for bailing me out every time we need a guest, Eugene.
Thank you. Yes.
Not a problem, bro.
Really thank Todd because none of his guests showed up.
No. Some of them did. Some of them did.
Wow,
One. One. And that was a bad
Rosie remembers that one.
Rosie don't want to remember that.
That was the dating game show.
That is hilarious.
What I think when they go to the referee meetings, they really got to discuss on this pass interference.
You mean the owners' meetings?
Yeah, because they really got to discuss pass interference because the defensive backs are getting slammed. It's almost damn if they do, damn if they don't. You know, they can't. They can get pushed or touched, but you can't even nod or blow at the offensive player if the quarterback is throwing it in their direction. Because a lot of these throws are deliberately trying to constitute a flag.
Oh,
you know,
I agree.
A lot of them, they are intentionally doing that.
Yeah.
And somehow that should be a penalty.
You mean like when they throw it short and the receiver has to come back for the ball, like a throw like that, and the defensive.
Yeah, when they the receiver, not only the receiver, the defensive back got to turn around. He got to keep turning around. You know, he can't touch him. They was calling them and say, yeah, he grabbed him.
Yeah,
when both people have an opportunity for the ball. Right. How come the offensive player can smack you away, but the defensive player can't touch him or nothing? Plus, he got to look back for the ball. I mean, last Sunday, man, I have not seen so many offensive interference calls. They were throwing that flag down. You could almost call it. Here come the flag.
Yeah, but that offense, pass interference, that's one foul that's discussed every year. I mean, that's the hardest call to make in football. It really is for the officials, that pass interference. Offensive pass interference is pretty easy to call because you can clearly see when the offensive player pushes off on them. But on a defensive player, like you said, they can touch the receiver. They can touch. They just can't restrict his movement. They can't hold him or push him. But you can be leaning on him and you can actually have your hand on him while you're running with him. As long as you don't restrict that guy's motion, you use him just as a guide. I'm running with you. If I can keep up with you, I can keep my hand on you. As long as I don't hold you back or push you away, you can touch him. That's not a problem. And another thing, if you really get aggressive with him, you have to be looking for the ball because then your excuse is I'm going for the ball because, like you said, he has a right to the ball too. So if he's not looking at the ball, he's not going for the ball. So that takes away some of his advantage if he's not looking at the ball. Some of his physicality, he can't be physical if he's not looking at the ball. But if he's looking at the ball, then he can be pushing up against the guy because his excuse is he's going for the ball just like the receiver is. But like I said, that's the hardest call to make, and a lot of these guys get the call wrong. And I'm not making an excuse for all those bad calls. Some guys make bad calls. I mean, that happens every week.
And you said they do get reprimanded on Monday at meetings or whatever the case may be.
Every foul is recorded.
Okay.
After the game, when we leave the game, say we're on the bus heading back to the airport, we go over the fouls. We go over the fouls, and every official has to, when you notice when an official throws a flag, if you watch that official, he comes out of his pocket and he's writing down his foul. I don't know if you ever noticed that.
Okay.
The official he has a foul card, flag. They agree it's a foul. He takes it and he writes it down because on the bus or back at the hotel, depending on how late the game is, they go over the foul sheet, and the referee has to send that into New York.
Okay. I thought they'd call him.
I don't have no pockets.
You don't have a pocket in your shirt.
I thought they'd call him.
Nah, I got the wrong shirt.
Yeah, but when he sent that pass interference call back to New York, there's a supervisor that supervises the receipt that the defensive officials who call interference. He gets those fouls and then he looks at the film that Monday to see if that was a good call because he may not have watched that game that day. So he watches all the games of all the defensive the back judge, field judge, the guys who call pass interference, and look at all those pass interference calls. And he'll write them whether or not it's right or wrong. He said, I agree with that call. I disagree with that call. And half the time, he'll disagree with the call, like you said. Those guys make bad calls because it's hard to play defensive back. It's just that's a hard position to play. That's why they make so much money.
The other question, and this was inspired by my wife, and I totally agree with her. What is making somebody catching the ball, dragging their feet, but they still got to make a football, a football move?
Right. Or take a third step.
What is a football move if he done dragged his foot, caught the ball, and he out of bounds? What more move do we have to make? I can't figure that one out too. What are they considered a football move?
If he's dragging his feet and going to the ground, Charles?
Yeah, he's going out of bounds,
but if he goes to the ground, then he got to hold on to the ball. That's the
if he holds on to the ball.
Gotta have control of the ball.
Yeah, he has to hold on. Yeah, he can't lose
the ball. Right, okay. Yeah, can't be what they say bobbling, right?
And he's going to the ground, and he's just dragging his feet. He didn't have to make a football move, but he's going out of bounds. There's no need going out of bounds. Then he has to hold on to the ball. But if in the field of play, a catch is defined as possession, 2 feet or 3 feet, or 2 feet and a football move. A football move is you catch the ball 2 feet down and you turn. That's a football move. 2 feet down and you reach. That's a football move. Anything that's indicating now you're ready to go with the ball. You're doing something with the ball. You didn't just catch it. Now you're trying to advance the ball. Taking another step, you're reaching out for the goal line. You're turning upfield. You turn. That's a football move. If you just catch it 2 feet down, then the ball comes out. That's not a catch because you didn't make a third step or you didn't make a football move. Even if you catch it and 2 feet down, that's not enough. You got to do something else. You got to either take another step or make a football move. That's all right. And a lot of people miss that. They got 2 feet, got the ball, they got 2 feet down. It doesn't stop there. You got to do something else.
The Calvin Johnson rule.
Right.
Last question. I noticed that the defensive players.
Hey Charles, I'm sorry. Since my question.
Oh, good. I'm sorry. I didn't know anybody.
Yeah,
I didn't know anybody else.
Yeah, I'm piggybacking off of it. So, Mr. Eugene, with the 2 feet, my question is: in college, you only have to have 1 foot. So why won't they make the college players
1 foot if you're going out of bounds? In the field of play, you got to have 2 feet.
Yeah, sure. But in these situations where you got to have 2 feet down, in college you can have 1 foot. Right? Why don't they have these brothers, or I should say players, doing the same thing you're gonna have to do in
Get
pros.
prepared for the NFL.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Because if I'm used to that 1 foot, you know what I mean. Now you're talking about some 2. I mean, I'm just saying they're mature enough, they grown. So do you know the answer to that question? Why they?
Yeah, because I mean, you remember those are 2 different entities. NCAA, NFL. They got their own rules. They don't just they in college. You running down the field, you trip up and fall, you down.
Exactly, I got you.
In NFL, you can get up.
And why is that? Why are these rules like they're still playing little league?
It just feel like in college that the fact you hit the ground. I mean, I don't know why they don't allow that player to get up, but maybe they don't think they think it's better to have them down.
And you see some players sometimes fall down, and then you can see they hesitate to get up because they're like, oh, that's right, I'm in the NFL now, I can get up. But you know, so I'm trying to figure out why they don't implement that in college to get them ready for the pros. That's all.
Right, but again, we're getting to 2 different organizations. I mean, the NCAA they don't have to prepare those guys for the pros in regards to the rules. Just they prepare for the pros in regards to how to play the game.
I got you.
You know, how to catch. How
but the rules is the game, though, right?
I'm sorry.
The rules are the game.
Right, but rules like what 1 foot in bounds, 1 foot down as opposed to 2, being sit down if you're not touched. I mean, things like that. I mean, you can adjust to that once you go to the next level. I mean, playing on Sunday as opposed to playing on Saturday. You know,
right? I got you.
Right.
I mean, we see them do it, and they've done it. I mean, that's why they probably haven't changed them. But
that's not a hard adjustment.
Because they don't even kick off the same in college as they do in the pros, right?
Right. Different
kickoff still there.
Right. Yeah. So and these are minor things. I mean, minor differences. They can make that adjustment pretty easily.
Okay.
Great question. Charles, your last one. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, the last question, and I know this question may sound crazy, but referees are slow in blowing the whistle,
right?
Because you're seeing now that the defense know they have time. I think the play is over, and now the ball comes. They done punch the ball out. You know.
You mean like on a running play?
Running play, even pass catching, and the receiver is running. The play is ending. 2 or 3 guys emerging. He's going down. You know, it's almost like being in the quarterback grasp. You can't knock the ball out the quarterback hands if he's being sacked. You know, I think the running backs and the receivers don't have enough protection. And they always say he ain't holding the ball. Well, good gracious, he got 3 people. He's going down. And in the middle of the down, because we can't see his knee or his elbow, the ball comes out. The ball is being punched out.
You know what the difference is, though, Charles? He's going forward. You could be going down forward, and that ball comes out. That's a fumble. You going down backwards, his progress has stopped. It's over. So once your progress stops, it's over. But you can see the guys push. That's why they let like the tush push. They let the guys push because as long as they're going forward, they're gonna let them go. But as soon as they stop, then it's over. Then you kill it.
Now that's something I think all them big strong men see. Most of your backs and receivers are not as big as them linemen. Man, you get to pushing somebody and somebody's leg is twisted up in there. That's why I don't agree. And now the tush push, I don't care nothing about that. But I'm talking about, but like when you see a running back run down the field and then they get into a bunch, and then you see another guy might help him go a couple more yards, whatever the case may be. Sometimes I don't like to see that happen because, like I said, your leg could be in that pile bent. You know what I mean? You know, so
that whistle should be blown.
Yes, indeed. You know what I mean? I mean that's
play
crazy.
dead.
Yeah, but not if he's going forward.
I guess
you got to give him every inch because that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to gain another inch or two. So you got to let them gain. You got to let them gain what they can get. So if you blow the whistle, say, man, why'd you blow the whistle, man? We were still gaining ground. We were still moving forward. You that's an inadvertent whistle.
How much can a lineman help a running back? Can I jump on my lineman's back?
No, you can't do that.
Okay, no, I mean, you see so many
carry.
crazy.
You can't carry.
Okay.
You can't pull. You can't pull.
Yeah.
And you can't carry.
Okay, but you can push. You can push me though.
You can push.
Yes, that's crazy. I mean, I'm just saying, you might be pushing. Like I said, my leg might be trapped. Now you got a 325-pound dude pushing you. And I see it every week. But anyway, okay. So you let me know what's going on. So I know they can't pull you,
and they can't, and you can't carry.
Can't carry.
Okay. Can't carry.
And even if a defensive back, a defensive player picks up a runner, it's over. Once he picks him up,
it's over.
Off the ground, his feet leave the ground, you blow the whistle. Because the guy can't go nowhere. He can't go forward. He can't, so his progress is stopped. You kill that play so that guy doesn't slam him on the ground.
Okay.
Makes sense.
See that? Well, a whole lot there. Well, as we get ready to wind it down, we'll see who's going to win next week. Well, I guess we're down to the 2-minute drill. Welcome back, Mike. Referee Charles, who's going to go first, Mike or myself?
Well, we're going to let you go first and give Mike the last say, since he's been on the injured reserve list. We want to make sure he's ready. We're going to give you 2 minutes.
You read my mind, Charles. I was like, well, let's see what's going to happen, because I was thinking exactly what you said.
So, since I'm on the clock here, I'll keep it real quick, or try to. Let's give it up to quarterback coaches, especially with rookie coaches. It's very important to match a coach with a young quarterback, whether you're the coordinator or whether you are the coach, and that combination has to work, especially with young quarterbacks and that offensive system. And a real coach coaches to the abilities of their players' abilities, right? A system coach, you're going to ruin a lot of good guys, or you may get lucky and find one. Bill Belichick was lucky to find a Tom Brady, right? You're seeing that his development of those, type of quarterbacks is not good. You're seeing it now in college. Let's give it up to Ben Johnson. He was Detroit's quarterback's offensive coordinator, but he went in there and really did a great job working with. And remember, here's the same guy that passed on Jaden Daniels at the Redskins. That's how he lost that opportunity, right? Quinn said, "That's my dude." The rest is history, right? He didn't make the same mistake twice. He said, "Hey, I got a young guy with a good arm. I think I can do something with them." And you're starting to see that trend happen. So let's give a shout out with teams. Make sure you really, if you're going to pick a young quarterback, put him with the right coach. You know what I'm saying? And saying that, let's give it up to Shador. This year, with all the odds against him, nobody wanted him to start or play. And guess what? He beat the odds. So despite all that guy's going to be something special. But that's my 2 minutes. Go ahead, Mike. You're next.
Okay, so just jump right in. Okay, so taking off from where you dropped off at. It's gonna be an interesting Sunday with these games coming up. I don't know. I'm looking at my list right now. Chicago, New England, and I think the Texans. No, not the Texans, but maybe the Jacksonville Jaguars. All of them have young quarterbacks. Now, of course, the Texans quarterback is young also. I still say CJ is young, but it's going to be interesting because, you're talking about the Chicago Bears. All jokes aside, I don't know what Caleb's going to do, but I'm happy to see that that he did turn his season around, because we always get the short end of the stick. You know what I mean? And so meaning the brothers at the quarterback position, they try to tell us that we wasn't intelligent enough to do it, and now that we have a lot, I mean they're backing up and they starting. black quarterbacks. And so to see we got one, two Eagles, three Jackson Texans. Am I leaving anybody out that's starting this weekend that's a black quarterback?
You got five, Mike.
Got five. Okay, and so and I hope all five of them win this weekend if they're not playing against each other. Who's playing against? I think they all got a chance to win this weekend, don't they?
No, you got Packers and Bears.
Yeah.
Okay, the Packers and the Bears.
Yeah.
That's who playing against. That's right, the Packers. Well, and he's their backup because I do like Love, but anyway, I think Love is still going to be out. So that's still a double matchup right there. But that's my 2 minutes. I'm congratulating all the brothers that made it to this level, and especially Caleb for real, because he came a mighty long way, because last year he couldn't do nothing but watch. And so this year he's participating in the first round, and it's going to be interesting because if he gets to the second round, I don't know, anything's possible from there.
He might can come home, huh? And won't nobody be mad. I ain't say join Washington. I ain't say join Washington. I mean, just come home.
Right. Right. Exactly.
Represent DC well.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike, can I interject something real quick?
Yes.
Talking about the five brothers that's playing this weekend, there's a possibility that the divisional round, you may not have but one brother playing. And that's the winner of the Bears Chicago game.
Right. That's right on point. And like I said,
and the establishers will be happy because they already picked Drake May as the most valuable player.
Exactly.
Don't let them jokers go to the Super Bowl. Oh my God.
Oh my
but
goodness.
let's give it to Mike Vrabel. He coached that team up.
We ain't talking about the coach. We're getting into the politics of the game now.
Well, there's always politics in everything.
We talking about Robert Kraft and and the history of New England and the Patriot, and they didn't already picked him as the most valuable. Not saying he's not playing a good game.
Right.
Yeah.
But how you gonna just pick this joker as the most valuable player?
Well,
so does it get turned around if Chicago Bears end up going to the Super Bowl this year?
You definitely would have to say that their quarterback,
right?
Williams,
and when is that decided? Is it decided before the Super Bowl? Who is the most valuable player? Who's the most valuable quarterback?
They do it almost in tandem, depending on who's winning the Super Bowl.
Right.
Before the Super Bowl, is it because they have the banquet or whatever where they?
I know exactly.
That's a regular season award. I think it's just the regular season.
Okay. Right. Okay, for the regular season. Okay. But now I think the Bills quarterback was in the playoffs last year, correct?
Yeah. And he's in it this year.
Yeah, but wasn't the Ravens in the playoffs last year?
Yep.
Okay. And they gave it to the Bills quarterback last year, right?
Yeah, because remember the pass by Andrews.
Yeah. Only thing he can get is the most valuable player in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Right.
And they got to win, which they haven't done.
Who's that? The Ravens?
No, the Bills.
Oh, the Bills.
I think Bills have made the most non-winning appearance than any other team. They didn't win the Super Bowl. How many times, Todd?
Well,
I know you got those details that the Bills went to the Super Bowl.
I think it was 4 times the Bills went.
No, they didn't win more than 4. With Kelly, they went at least 3 times.
Right. Who do we have to play against? Was it Kelly? Back when
I think it was Kelly we played against. He was the quarterback.
A long time ago. It's been so long ago.
Yeah, it's been a long time, but yeah, it is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 91, 92, 93, and 94. They went 4 times in a row.
Okay, how about the time since Whitmore been quarterback? That was.
They haven't been to the just the playoffs.
Oh, they kept losing.
Just they've been to the finals in the playoffs, but they ain't won no, they ain't got
Haven't
no Super
gone
Bowl
nowhere.
ring.
That's the only time they went with Jim Kelly. So you know what? This is put up or shut up for the quarterback for the Bills. He is the best quarterback right now. Even though Aaron Rodgers is in there, he is the best. All of the other ones are
Best
improved.
quarterback. What are you saying?
Yeah.
What are you saying?
However, we do know we have a winning Super Bowl quarterback in the playoffs playing for the Eagles. And
I was gonna say so. Wait, so would you just
Who
say
is the best quarter? How do you describe the best quarterback right now in the playoffs, Todd?
Well, this is the thing.
How do you give
when you look at the
Bills quarterback as the best quarterback?
They didn't say winning quarterback, passer rating. Okay. He's technically one of the better quararterbacks out there right now.
You must
we know
your
that.
Is that what you're looking at? Is that what you're looking at on paper? Or
it's just
and I'm not trying to be funny. I'm saying is that are you looking at that for a fact, or that's just your that's your opinion?
That's just my opinion.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody up here got an opinion. So my opinion is right now, if pound for pound, I gotta go with the Eagles quarterback. He's back again.
Yeah.
And I didn't think, and I'm telling you right now, I didn't think they was going to be on this level that far. Because I think a few weeks ago I was like, they might be in trouble. But they
were in trouble.
They pulled it out again.
I mean, I'm telling you, the Eagles is underrated, but when it gets to playoffs, they start playing. Just wait. Just wait and see.
Except for that 1 year before they won the Super Bowl, they didn't do. They got knocked out that first round because they were dysfunctional.
Yeah, because they didn't let Hurts out of the bag. They didn't let him out of the box to run that ball. So when he's running that ball, that just gives them a whole nother option.
I vote that they get Dr. Rogers and bring her in for the team to do some counseling sessions to get their minds right. But with that in mind,
Josh Allen is rated number 11. Caleb is number 7. And Stafford is number 1. So they're above your Josh Allen.
Oh, Stafford will throw interceptions. I know that.
Yeah, but Stafford, that's the only thing about Stafford. He may throw an interception, but he'll come back and throw you 3 or 4 more.
But that's why
touchdowns
behind. So I mean, hey, it is what it is. But
and he'd have been there. Just think about Washington. The Rams, again, how many coaches in the playoffs is coaching teams that came from the Washington tree?
Well, on that note, we're getting to the end of the program here, folks.
See, you don't want to talk about that. We ain't talking about the Lions.
We're getting to the end of the program here, folks. So what are we doing this weekend? That's what's happening. So we're going to start with Chris. Chris, what are you doing this weekend?
Wow. Taking down Christmas decorations?
Well, let's clap for Chris. She had an outstanding New Year. She brought the New Year
with the
laughter.
Thank you, guys.
So they say traditionally, whatever you were doing on New Year's night or New Year's Eve, New Year's into the New Year's, you'll be doing it all year.
Well, I hope I don't be sick all year.
Oh, well, Big Jeff, what are you doing this weekend?
Watching these playoff games.
He is not trying
to keep my eyes open.
I know that's right.
We gotta get you.
There's no change in Big Jeff.
Dr. Rogers, what are you doing this weekend?
That's right.
I'm rehearsing for some upcoming shows and working on several things and opportunities and preparing myself to come off of my 9 to 5.
All right.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Come on over here.
Oh, yeah.
Are you retiring? Yeah. Are you retiring or quitting?
No, she's just transforming.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Transforming. Yeah.
Retooling.
Yes.
Yeah. We need to have a prayer night on that. Transitioning from 9 to 5.
Yeah.
So, Mike, what are you going to be doing this weekend, sir?
Well, I started a fast today, so I'm doing water for the first 4 days. Ooh. And so I'm gonna be praying that I don't faint.
Be praying that you don't faint either.
Yes.
Don't be weary and well doing.
Yeah, that's dangerous.
We're rooting for you. We're rooting for you there.
But I am a different type of person. You know, a lot of people know I don't eat a lot of food anyway. So really, that's hey man. I don't know how I got away with that, but I don't eat a lot of food anyway.
Talking about me.
Well, I already know. You part bunny rabbit. We already know that.
Let me tell y'all something how Mike used to treat me on the road. He said, first of all, I don't know how many clothes you got on, Charles.
I swear, I swear, I swear.
Because we
he
will
would be
always be
layered.
going to.
You would be layered, and I had to say, I don't even know if it was always cold states. Was cold states?
The dude's got like zero body fat on him.
Yeah, that's for sure.
And then the next thing you say, I don't even know how he stay alive. He eats like a rabbit.
He's like a rabbit. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah.
But I found out that hey, for real, after I started getting deeper and deeper into it, that's how we're supposed to eat. You know, I mean, we're not supposed to eat all this stuff we eating. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're spot on with it.
Always go by the silverback gorilla. Silverback gorilla and the elephant. They don't eat no meat. Now, can you imagine if a silverback gorilla wanted some meat? They keep talking about the king of the jungle is the lion. Listen to me. He's more agile, smarter, and I also think he's stronger. Now, then if he messed around and needed meat, he'd be killing lions to get it. But man.
All right, we're gonna send Rosie in to talk to the bears.
Okay, all right. Well, we're actually gonna talk to the Eagles. That's what we're sending her to do. She's right there close. So Eagles, get with Dr. Rogers. And like I said, give a shout out. Like I said, we got something coming with an episode in Church Life Chronicles. Thank you, Kwanzaa Film Festival, for having us there and loving us and giving us much love for it there and stuff like that. So, like I said, that's what we're doing in the new year. But you're gonna see Chris Jackson, Dr. Rogers here soon. Maybe Jeff or Mike, whichever one. Charles, we're still working on you. But until next time, we'll see.
Wait, one last thing. I want to give Chris and Rosie a great help because without them two, I don't think I would have lasted with Todd. For holding it down and stepping up.
Absolutely.
In all areas.
Well, I'm going to tell you, Jeff and I have secretly been talking about y'all behind y'all backs about how proud of y'all, for real, that we are, that y'all kept it going. And I ain't trying to be funny. I say it didn't bother us. You know what I mean? Y'all wasn't, y'all coming in today? Where y'all at? I mean, y'all, so I thank y'all for that. Cause I really was nervous about tonight. I was like, I don't know. Then I say, Jeff, what you going to do? And so he said, well, let's do it. I said, okay, all right. So we're gonna try. So because it's been hard for us because it's been really hard on our dad. Yeah, I've never seen my father so down and out and vulnerable right now. You know what I mean? But he and my mother were married for 64 years, and when they got married, they've only lived with each other. So for my father to be by himself now is like, he said the hardest thing is when he comes in the house, knowing that my mother's not there, or and she was a sports fan, you know what I mean? Because she went with the Commanders, and then she would go with the Ravens as her second team or whatever. But she would watch all the basketball games, the women's basketball games, the men's basketball games. She always talked about how LeBron was a bully. I say, Mom, he's not a bully. He just dude is a big dude, man. The boy, bad boy, But she loved her Steph Curry. Oh my God, couldn't tell nothing about Steph Curry. So for him, he has nobody to talk to unless myself or Jeff or Daryl or Marvin or Alex is either there or talking to him or whatever the case may be. So that's what we have been going through. It's not just our grieving, personally, and then, so we taking time for everybody, you know what I mean?
And we're glad that you did, what I'm saying? You guys deserve it. I mean, you guys are awesome. I pray, like I said, we're rooting for you guys. We know it's going to be a process.
It is a process.
Unfortunately, but we love you guys, and anybody who's suffering, especially during this time of year, we want to just show you some love. Take care. Take the time that you need to get well. It's just something that you just got to do. So we love you all, and you guys are awesome.
We had your back.
Oh, I see that. I see that. We would laugh. We would laughing about Rosie keeping the tally going and everything, and also that's cool.
Yeah.
And I gave Rosie a gift, didn't I, Rosie?
She did. She gave me, I don't have it right here, but yeah, so she gave me a ticket to the club.
Dallas.
I know it was
I had it in my hand.
to put that in her suitcase, wrap it up in some gift wrap. I know that was hard for you, Chris. So
It was.
thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Oh, what? A Dallas Cowboy ticket.
Yeah, it's like a plaque, but it's
because you went to the game.
Yeah.
You went to the game, Chris.
Yeah, I went to Dallas and I actually purchased it.
Oh, so I got you. Okay.
She just saved it for the right time.
You went to Alice,
and it didn't burn up none of your clothes when you came back.
I packed it separate.
And they fired their defensive coordinator Eberflus, by the way, after their rocking season on that defense. But we'll see what happens next year for you. You know what I'm saying? Next year for all of us.
Yeah.
I know.
Well, this year is not over, and if everyone wanted,
this season's not over.
No,
this season's
not over, but our teams are over. We're all looking at each other.
We're not worried about our team. We're on here to give 2 minutes for the NFL.
Exactly.
Get your emotion out of it. Stay focused, Todd.
Yeah, we're gonna try to stay
in detail, Todd. Read the whole thing before you speak.
So folks, with that in mind, we're gonna give you 2 minutes.
Where
can they reach us? Did we do that?
Yeah, can we invite everybody like we did last year? Can we invite people?
Yes. And please
remember we had the session.
Subscribe.
That's how we found Chris, and that's how we found Rosie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yes. So please come on.
Bringing outside people.
Let us know.
Bringing the outside fans to come in.
I'll see if I can get my son to come in.
Yes. But
they can just bring in. I don't know how Todd gonna handle it, but
No, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll pray on that one, Todd.
Exactly. Get that prayer closet back out there for Chris, even though the Commanders are gone. So, like, subscribe, share, folks. We're out there. We're also on Black Women in Radio Station, folks. We're on the Roku station. I forgot the number of the Roku station, but we're on there right now if you want to see us there, too. So we're excited about that. So thank you all for loving us. Keep that. Send it out to a friend. Send it out to an enemy. But look, please keep watching. So next time, we're just going to give us 2 minutes. We don't podcast. Bye.